Hi, Thomas Heimann here, founder and CEO of Realty Partners. I wanted to share something with you. I've been working on an updated critical driver report for 2017, and I've done trainings before on the importance of having critical drivers or key performance indicators. And I just wanted to give you a snapshot what that looks like with respect to a high volume team or team company. And as you all know, I built a very successful real estate sales team, originally with Remax. And then after a couple of years, I decided to set up my own company, which was really a team-based company. And I did a lot of business within that context. And I wanted to show you what my critical driver reports back then looked like to give you an idea of the kind of things that you may want to track. And I'm going to take you through actual daily, weekly, and monthly critical drivers that I used. So I'm going to start here with the daily critical driver report that I used. And I'm going to walk you through this. So this is a daily critical driver report. This is an actual I dug up out of my archives, January 17, 2008. And you can see I have kept a running total here with a month to date and year to date column, so I could always have an overview of what's going on. And in a CEO business model for a team, you really are managing primarily based on those critical drivers. But when you're starting out by yourself, and when I first built my team, I had exactly the same thing going on, and I had my assistant, once I had an assistant, actually compile these numbers every single day, so I could discover trends, so I can determine where there are issues or challenges or opportunities. So here we have leads, for example, and prospects. And the definition, of course, is a lead is somebody that is raising their hand, calling in, clicking on a website, whatever. And a prospect is someone that has been qualified, and they are someone that is potentially going to want to do business with us. And you can see the ratio here is about 1 to 4 on leads to prospects. And then on the listing side, we have appointments set, appointments held. I had, at this point in 2008, 2 separate kind of listing programs. I had the regular traditional full service listing, and I had what is called, we called it an MLS only listing, where we charged a flat fee for people to just, was basically putting their listings in the MLS. But so we tracked appointments set, how many were held, how many listings were taken at the initial meeting, how many listings were taken at a follow-up, how many listings were upgrades from MLS only to the regular listing upgrade, and how many total listings were taken in that time frame. Again, month to date, year to date, this is just a partial month, half a month. And down here on the buyer side, also we tracked, of course, listing showings, how many showings did we have every day on our listings, very important to track, and how many contracts did we get on our listings. On the buyer side, the same thing. How many appointments were set, how many appointments were held, how many were signed on the initial meeting. And again, the structure here was that we only work with people that signed the buyer agency agreement and paid a retainer. So, and you can see here, not every appointment shows up, but we had a pretty good conversion rate from initial meeting sign up. And then, how many clients did we totally sign, how many showings did we have, and how many buyer contracts did we write. And then we have tracked our listing report, how many new listings, how many total listings, and you can see that, we ran a lot of listings here, almost coming to the 200 active listings. How many price reductions, how many listings were canceled versus active listings, how many listings expired, and the ratio of expired versus active, how many listings were sold during that time frame, and sold versus active. So this is our daily critical driver report. Then we also kept a weekly critical driver report. And the weekly critical driver report we track pretty much the same criteria